with a lunar eclipse, which is what we're going to be happening, the sun and the moon are on opposite sides of our flat Earth. So what happens is the light from the sun wraps around and it focuses right on the moon. This is why it ends up glowing that red color. Now, it's important to remember that this only happens exactly when the sun and the moon are in a perfect alignment. Lunar eclipse will exactly be, but we can try to predict it right now using this flat Earth model. What I'm going to want to do is play around with this little date slider here. Okay, let's go to the next day. March 14th. Okay, yes, that makes sense. So now see how that little orbital path here has completely intersected? So then right now, I don't actually need to go outside until March 14th in Belize. And then specifically, the exact path of totality will be when these two rings completely intersect, which it looks like it is, but you can play around with the time slider to see kind of how those paths will do. These are the lunar nodes. So those of you who are familiar with Ketu and Rahu, that point of intersection, those lunar nodes are the exact same concept that we're talking about here. Exactly when they intersect like this is when the path of totality will be. So again, this is going to be March 14th at 8:30 p.m. for those of us in Belize. So let me take a screenshot of this just so I remember, and we can then test the flat Earth model's prediction. So again, I don't know the exact time. These are just Soros cycles kind of that we could predict if we wanted to know that it's going to happen on March 14th. But then to get the exact timing, you need to use flat Earth models and do what I just did. So we just did a flat Earth prediction for the lunar eclipse in Belize. Now remember, this app is completely free. So it's much like Stellarium, except it's more advanced because we let you zoom out and see how the world really works. So this is now the first person view, and all I'll do is I'll just have to look 26 degrees from my horizon and 102 degrees east on my compass. And that is where the moon will be on March 14th. So again, you can click it to see the details if you're curious. This is very accurate. It matches everything that we would see in real life. And there's the bird's eye view perspective, so you can see how everything works. And for those of you who want the pro, you can then plot multiple observers